Okay. I don't know. Apparently we got disconnected. I'm not sure what happened there. Twitch just died on me. Okay. So what do we have? What do we need? We need chord X. Okay. Then we need chord Y. Okay. Then we can put these in here. So in our functions, we had chord X is here. And we got chord Y. And then let's do a kind of line. Then we need to include this as, we'll call this map data. And then we'll include scripts, right? And then we'll put this on the page. Are we still working? We're not dropping frames? Cool. Good stuff. Alright, so now let's go to main list. After we echo the view, let's echo map, what do we call it? Map data. Let's see what we get for that. Oh, we broke something. Kernel silver error. Oh, you're right. There we go. Now it's happy. Cool. Now, let's try this now. Okay. Now let's see what happened. Ew, this is in the loop. We don't want to do it in the loop. We don't want it to happen every time. We just want it to happen once. Where's the end of this loop? Right here. But it is working. We might have to do like a onload. Perhaps. That product is not defined. Oh, right. It doesn't load until later. It's on page before. So what we need to do... Oh man, we need to move it down. Okay, that's fine. We gotta clean this up. This is messy. Do we have to run a view at this point? We should be able to just do this, right? I don't think we need that, to be honest with you. I think we can get away with that. Look at that! There it is! I don't know where the rest of this stuff is. It's totally off page. Cool! So what we can do is find something else to listen to. Sure, this works. Nice, so now we can just work on getting other stuff on the page. So, if we take a look, we should see... Yeah, these are all here. So if we look at this guy, where's this at? I think it's up there. I'm not quite sure. Let's do left. Yeah, there it is. So that needs to go about over there somewhere. Actually, to be honest with you, it's about right there. So that needs to be 7083. I gotta do something so I can remember what the heck is who. X is left, right? Yeah, X is left. So 70 and 83. Oh, right. Dang it, we can't do that because that's a view. 70, 83. Okay, so if we go back, oh, was it 83, oops, 70? I think I had it backwards. Yeah, there we go, I had it backwards. Interesting. Cool, so that gets that on there. So here's what we want to do now, is, now that we have that populating, and we have product map ID with the list ID. We want to toggle state now. So what we can do is let's go to main list. Make a class, we'll call it grayscale. Is grayscale a transform? Let's see here. Let's open this up a bit so we can see. Yeah, it's a transform. Transform. Did that work? It's a filter. So this guy, it's not that. It's a filter. Okay, filter grayscale 1. So we want to add a class. So basically we're going to do a class toggle. So then we go here. And let's see here. Toggle map item, I guess. So this is going to be our list ID, and then it's going to be is active, I guess, right? So what we want to do then is we want to basically borrow this guy. Can we toggle class? Is that a jQuery thing, or am I crazy? Toggle class is the thing. Well, see, here's the thing. If we end up in a weird state, let's just do this. If this is active, we add it. No, not that. We return true. Otherwise, we don't even have to do another comparison because it's either or. We'll just remove class. Okay. Because we already have all this information here. So we could say toggle map item here, true, and this is if we get it. Otherwise, in either case, it's false. Right? So let's try this out. Okay, so it's good. What do we have on the map? This guy. Okay. I failed. List ID is not defined. Oh, capital I. Okay. It should work now. Look at that! Problem with this though. Yep, nice. Look at that. That's awesome. The only problem is, if we refresh, it doesn't know the state. So we need to fix that too. In the data, do we know at this point what state it's in? We would have to. Yeah, we have item status. So basically, what we need to do, we need to add another argument. Only if the status is 1 do we care. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're not gonna do this yet. Let's add this and run it. And let's see what the value comes out so we know what we need to do. And what was the key? Item status. Okay, let's see what we get for that. This should not break. Oh, it is coming over as an integer. Right, because we're not JSON encoding anything, so there's no, okay. Good. Good. So then here's what we'll do. We'll go back here, and then we will, here, we'll say, item status is equal to 1. Then, is this shuffled? Yeah, it's gotta be shuffled. That works. If the item status is equal to 1, we want to do... or it's nothing. Okay, let's see if that works. Look at that. Okay. Look at that. Isn't that cool? So this is staying put pretty well. Whoops. This is kind of broken though. Actually... for it to be a general location, that actually seems to work. I do think we could adjust it a little bit though. Let's get that guy. Let's do 71 rather. Good enough. It doesn't have to be exact. Sweet. Okay. So then we just gotta work out the rest of these. This is gonna be very manual. We could, so here's the thing. If we zoom the map, actually, it does break down to like A1 through 16 or something like that. There's shelf categories and stuff like that. I don't know if we're gonna go that far with it because honestly there's like other stores. Plus we still have the API data connect. But I think this is a pretty good start though. So let's look at, what else do we have? We got this one. Maybe about there. Honestly, this is a bit further over there. So we've got... oh my god, what the crap. Of course it's gonna do the hover. 1942. Perfect. Oh man, that is pretty neat. I like that. How's it look on the phone though is the question. Oh, my camera shut off. Well, we're just having all kind of technical problems here.
So you say you wanna get away. We don't need a place.
That's pretty slick, man. It's a little small on here, but it works. I like it. I like that we can toggle state. The only thing we don't have on here is if we remove an item, it doesn't actually go away. So that could be something else we work on. So if we remove it, that doesn't matter too much though. So then let's do this one next. That's gonna be about there. To be honest with you, it's like actually right about there. It's a 75-80. Is that right? Right on the money. Perfect. Okay, what else do we have? We have...
So you say you wanna get so high, you breathe me in like air tonight.
We got this guy.
Get yourself a wine, get lost in the calling of my heart.
It's actually about there. So 1537.
Listen to the way.
Very good. And then we have... There is a point where some of this stuff is just gonna bunch up a little bit, but that's okay. We did a float for a reason. Can we do 14? $14.4. So then 42. Okay. And then what else have we got up there? We got some plates or something. Honestly, that's probably about right there. We need to be between 27.5, 6, 7, 2. Okay, so then we are looking at 16, 27.3. All of these numbers are based on the 2 and 3% heights and widths that we have now. This is going to change if we adjust any of that. That looks good. Okay, so that grayscaled, that grayscaled, that grayscaled. Did that work? It did. Wow, that one almost goes invisible.
One day I'll face the hell inside me. Someday I'll accept what I have done.
Well, not bad. I think we've done pretty good so far with this. We could add in our grayscale class. We could also maybe do something. Let's do outline red 1 pixel. What did we just adjust here? See here. Look at the properties for this guy.
The shadows will
Or we could do... What are we modifying? I wanna... Not that. We wanna add... Oh, because of grayscale, we're not gonna see it. Can we... No, it's a full effect. Well, you know what?
I apologize.
I don't know if I'm digging that. I want to add the remove. Even though we can't add it back, it doesn't really matter. What is it? This guy. Because we already had the info. We could add it in here. We could remove. Hide might be just fine. So let's see that. Let's go back. Get this guy refresh. Let's get rid of that. And it goes away. Nice. Can we refresh this guy? Put this stuff back. There it is. It's pretty slick. I'm digging it. Okay. Let's see what it looks like on the phone. The actual phone. Cool, everything's accounted for. Actually, the positioning is pretty good too. Considering. I do feel like these things could pop a little bit more. So maybe what we do with the store map, oh, we don't want to do that drastic. Maybe a 7, or can we? Let's see if we can play with the filter real quick. What if we invert? We make it like a dark mode, and then we make... Because everything's in color, does that pop a little bit better? Oh, right. I'm doing this live. See what that looks like. Does that pop a little bit better? It does. Oh, you know what would be really cool? What if we add like a locate button, right? And then we just do like a CSS keyframe animation that kind of just like pulses or something. That could be a toggle. And we could do like an ease or something. I don't know if that's really necessary. It's kind of cool idea though. I like that idea. Maybe we put that on the top corner. Okay. Not too bad. I think I'm digging this. The scaling isn't exactly perfect though, but considering it's pretty good. I feel like we would need to make the adjustments here, because this is probably what it's actually going to look like. And this is set for, what is this? Let's do a galaxy. What all do we have in the list here? We got a ton of stuff. We got a Note 3. Do we have a Note 9? What we got in here? Let's see, Nexus, Galaxy S9. We got a Note 2, a 3. Whatever, let's just do a, oh, no. Let's do... I don't know if that's any better. Let's add the, that. Well, let's get the dimensions for that. See what we need for DevTools for this. So this is not exact here, because the resolution and the window size are, well, technically it should be the same. This is 100%. I guess it doesn't have to be super true then. I was gonna add it. I've had to do that before. I think it was in Firefox. It was worth it though, but well, this looks good. I like it. I'm not sure what else I want to do at this point. I know we don't need this anymore. That's gone. What I actually want to do, I want to move the header and footer into a view, get the two pages into their own section of views so we can clean this up a little bit. Make a function to dynamically add the scripts as we need them, move the CSS into its own file, right, so that we can kind of make this easier. Because one of the things now is, if we look at this, we don't actually have a way to get here. And there's no way to get here. There's no nav menu. So I think we need to add that. I don't really care about a footer or any of that kind of stuff. I don't think we need it. The other stuff I want to work on is adding the APIs. So I have API keys for a couple of the stores. So we'll need to query those. I've kind of been looking into what the API responses are. They're all RESTful APIs. One of them requires something similar to an AWS 4 signature, which I thought was kind of interesting. So you have to sign the headers to communicate with it. So we'll have to do that. And then when it comes to the database schema, we have our products. So what we would have to do is add like a SKU ID and a couple other things. Then when it comes to departments, we'd have to map the products to that. There's probably another table that'll say the store. What I'm going to try to do with the stores is I'm going to try to tie them all into just a department, because every store is going to have pretty much the same amount of departments for the most part, right? And then the products are tied to the department, which are tied to the store. Then, based on the store, we show that map, and then we also maybe have the coordinates mapped to the product and also the department for the store. Because in a different store with a different map, the items will be in completely different places. I don't know. We'll see. It doesn't have to be that in depth, but I think we made some pretty good progress so far, though. Yeah. So we basically did 40 minutes here. We had an hour in the other one before the stream got cut, so I think I'm going to take a break. But I think we're at a pretty good stopping point, and we got everything working. So that's pretty cool. I don't know if I'm going to keep the map inverted. I might find a way, I might think of a way to make this a little bit cleaner. Where stuff kind of stands out a bit more, maybe. I don't know if we put like a radius on some of this stuff or what. I'll think about it. But anyhow, I think that's it for now. So, till the next one. I don't know. We do have the CSP tool. I did want to get back to that. I left off, I wanted to do Selenium for that. Actually render the page and any scripts that might get loaded in and stuff like that, so we could build a more accurate CSP policy. I haven't got back to that, so maybe we'll work on that at some point. Again, we'll pick back up on that. And then there was something else I was working on. I kind of wanted to dig back into a little bit. Maybe take a break on this a touch. So, I don't know. We'll see what we come back with.